this tour, I'm going to be taking you through a tour of my 2019 productivity desk setup. Hi guys, this is Murali from Studio CX360. They say that the workspace is a reflection of the personality of the person whom you're interacting with. So hopefully you can use this to develop your own style. Creating a productivity desk is an ongoing process. So stick on to the end as we'll discuss how you can prioritize your investments. I'll tell you exactly where you can spend your money to gain the maximum benefits. If you're interested in any of my gear, I'll put a link on all the products in the video so that you can research them at your own leisure and choose anything that you like. Before we start, I wanted to say a huge thank you to all my viewers watching and supporting me on this channel. You're the reason I continue to make these videos. If you're new, please do click and subscribe and hit the bell icon for future video notifications. Let's start with the desk itself, which I really love. The main computer, the peripherals, including my printer setup, my speakers, my lighting, chairs, and much more. When you choose your desk, look for two things. One is sturdiness, and the second one is design aesthetics. So I chose my desk to combine form with function. So for a person who is say 5 feet 9 inches tall, you're looking for a chair to be about 18.5 inches tall and the table to be about 27.8 inches tall. To check the specifications according to your height, go to www.blitzresults.com and check it out. I've always desired to have the perfect desk and dreamt of something designer, French, Italian or Scandinavian. So when I came across this Brio desk a few years back at Rochebevoy, I knew that I had found the perfect desk. The designer is a guy called Sacha Lakhik and his design sense appealed to me immediately. The desk has a sense of aerodynamic smooth lines which are typically found on motorbikes or on fast luxury cars. The form is minimalist and has a single front drawer. It also has a top niche which is segregated from the drawer. This nicely hides away my papers on the top. I use this side drawer for immediate stationery that I need to get my hands on from time to time. I use a broad dining chair that was handcrafted in teak to match my designer table. Since it was custom built, I made sure that the height of the chair matches that of the table and I can sit properly. If I had to choose another chair which I could buy directly off a vendor, my alternate favorite choice would probably be the Herman Miller Aeron. I can't imagine my desk setup getting much better than this. My daughter walks in regularly when I'm editing, so she has a height adjustable stool that she likes to park herself on. I was looking for the perfect table lamp to support this design aesthetic. Dyson launched the light cycle that could be adjusted 360 degrees and the bulb had a 60-year shelf life with touch-sensitive dimmers and a ton of features. It may be the only table lamp that I'll end up buying in my lifetime. I do love to draw, sketch and doodle out on paper. Hence I use a lot of pencil in my work. So I've got this Caran d'Ache electric pencil sharpener which is possibly my best productivity friend for years. My main workhorse is my 2019 15-inch i9 MacBook Pro which has replaced my 2016 13-inch MacBook Pro this year. I never realized how much of a productivity increase I could get on my 34-inch CJ791 QLED Samsung monitor with two Thunderbolt 3 connections. With multiple windows open, I can do a great deal of multitasking without any wires dangling. Now there's no going back. The monitor comes pre-assembled right out of the box. One of those Thunderbolt connections goes straight to my MacBook Pro that enables me to display and charge the Mac simultaneously. I've connected the other Thunderbolt to Lightning so that I can use it to charge all my peripherals, the keyboard, the mouse, the trackpad, and my AirPods. I also bought two bamboo boxes from Muji stacked one on top of the other to hide my cables and the tallest of my plugs. The monitor adapter and my Netgear Orbi mesh router sit right on top to provide me with high-speed internet. My Mac itself sits on an aluminium dock called Tarkan, which is quite heavy and supports the MacBook Pro quite well. It has a silicone inner lining to prevent the MacBook Pro from scratching. My preferred backup is the Lacy 2-big Thunderbolt 3 setup with a RAID 1 configuration, which sits on my desk. It also has a Thunderbolt and a USB-C connection for any of my SSDs to connect. It also has an SD card slot in the front. All of this makes my workflow a breeze. I also have two other wires coming from my power supply to accommodate for charging my iPad Pro and for any other micro USB charging that I may do from time to time. My daughter also gifted me a lovely coaster that reminds me of her when I'm working. I'm quite happy with the full Magic keyboard that comes along with the Magic Mouse on my left hand. I'm a lefty, and with the trackpad on my right. I love the ability to control mission control with my trackpad. At home, Sonos provides me the backbone for music streaming. So I've got two Sonos ones on my desk to help me listen to music. I listen to audio on my Mac, on the monitor speakers, which are great, or on my AirPods Pro, which helps me edit better. When I set up the room, I got all the light fixtures into the room with hue bulbs to manage the ambience and the color. So all of this makes it sufficient for my YouTube and for my work requirements. In addition, I have a standing Artemide toluene lamp on the right that acts as an additional light in case I have a product shoot on the table. Everything, of course, is controlled through a Hue remote or the mobile phone. To make the room very personal to me, I have 3 paintings which have been done by my friends. I'm really proud of them and they constantly remind me of them. My printer is tucked away in a remote corner. While I love everything that's there in my room, it's taken me years to put them together. To give you guys some tips on how to prioritize your purchases. Reuse every single piece of furniture and equipment that works really well under your current circumstances. Don't try and change everything at one go. The first zero-cost advice that I can give you is to get rid of all the junk and get your workspace to look clean and endearing to work in. The second thing is to analyze your budget and to prioritize your investments. Buy something if you really need it, not if you want it. If you think that you're desperately needing a laptop or a table, put the money into that first. And then, as you get more money, put it into other things. My theory on investing or upgrading in furniture is to buy something really good so that you don't have to go to a shop for a long time to come. Some of my friends just have the opposite theory. Buy something good for a few years, then you can change it along with the trend. I leave your good judgment on which model to adopt. This is my suggestion on your order of priority that you could take. First, look for a great laptop. Follow that up with storage. If you need a few terabytes, then go in for an SSD option like a Samsung T5. If you need more storage running over 10 terabytes, then you need to go in for a large NAS or a RAID solution. It's a great investment for the longer term. All of this is to be followed by physical furniture like a table and a chair. Your next investment would be a monitor. I can't stress how useful the monitor has been to me for my work. I have 2 other lovely videos that you may want to see. One centered around the GoodNotes app that I use on the Mac and on the iPad, and the other one is around Notion. Both of these have tremendously increased my productivity. You can click on the links on the screen to watch these. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet to watch other videos in the series. I do tech productivity and book reviews and publish these videos every week. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I look forward to seeing you again next week in another video. Till then, bye bye.